Hello and welcome to Never Seen It, a podcast about movies that we haven't seen yet. My name is Trent. I'm here with my wife, Betsy.
I'm Betsy!
And today we are going to round out the final movie in our Detour series.
Detour!
Regarding our Fast and Furious stuff. Today we're going to watch the 2011 movie Drive, starring Ryan Gosling.
Yes, indeed. So we haven't seen this.
Neither of us have seen this. It came out the year we started dating in 2011.
Yep.
This
is kind of one of those best movies people haven't watched.
Yeah, I've heard from many people that, hey, Drive is actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. We were just kind of last night scrolling through our movies to see, okay, well, what would be a good movie to round out this whole thing?
Yep.
And we looked at the description, and it seems okay. I mean, it's about cars and driving, and I guess it's like a getaway. He's a getaway driver.
He's a getaway driver, but my understanding is there's not actually like a ton of driving, but when there is, it's really good.
Right. And like we were kind of scrolling through the descriptors, and we saw all the actors in it. And there's a ton of people in this movie that we know. Mm-hmm. Like we're going to know everybody in it. So that's pretty cool.
What I could glean just from that is we're going to get a lot of kind of vignette things where he's driving different people.
Right.
And so there's just a lot of celebrities packed into this movie because of it. They all come in, they do their one scene, two scenes.
Right.
And then they're done.
Yeah, that's very much possible.
Yeah.
I don't really know who else is, a star in it. Mm-hmm. I mean, Ryan Gosling is the only one on the movie poster, so.
Well, and even 10 years ago, Ryan Gosling was still kind of on the rise. That was sort of his year.
Yeah. The early 2000s, I mean, he was kind of trying to get out of his, romantic comedy type of typecast.
Right.
When did The Ides of March come out?
2012, 13?
Yeah, it was in that vein. I loved The Ides of March.
Yeah.
And he's a star in that one as well.
Have I ever told you the first thing I ever saw Ryan Gosling in?
Probably, but go ahead anyway for our listeners.
He was on The Adventures of Young Hercules.
I don't know if I've heard this story.
He was a teenager. He was very blonde, completely baby-faced, and no facial hair. And he was young Hercules. It was like a syndicated kids adventure show. So this would have been post Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that he was on the he was a Disney kid,
so
wasn't he?
It was after his Disney kid years,
yeah,
but before he made it into like big movies. So kind of the first one that he really got recognition for was Half Nelson.
Okay.
That was kind of his first major starring role.
Never heard of it.
Right, and it was still kind of growing. So I don't really know what movie really put him on the map except The Notebook.
Yes, it's The Notebook. But movie I've not seen.
Oh no! How have you not seen The Notebook? We're going to have a romance series.
Oh, God, why did I even say that?
Now it's too late. It's too late. We're just going to watch all of the Nicholas Sparks movies.
Oh, God.
I'm going to make you miserable because they never end well.
Yeah.
Nicholas Sparks, you son of a bitch.
Spoilers.
Listen, if you have read one Nicholas Sparks book,
I haven't,
or you have seen even two Nicholas Sparks movies, or
you know how the rest of them go.
I have seen, I think, maybe 4, and they all make me sad for different reasons.
Sure.
So yeah, Ryan Gosling got on the map, and somewhere in the middle of his career here, for where we are at this point, he made this movie, Drive. And I have heard many people say this is a good movie, but for whatever reason, we just haven't watched it.
Sure. And in the same vein as Ryan Gosling, the first movie we saw together on our first date.
Yep.
It was a Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone movie.
We sure did. We saw Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love is the movie we watched the first date we had. August 21st, 2011.
Are you just going to keep reminding yourself of when it is?
Yes, I'm recording this, Betsy.
Are you?
It is going to be very soon, and we're going to do something. I don't know. we haven't talked about it.
Bowling.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go bowling. The one thing we've never done.
The
one thing we were just talking about going on a trip to Lincoln, Nebraska, and they have bowling alleys there.
Oh boy! There you go. We'll go to Lincoln and we'll go bowling.
No, we won't.
Shut up, we will.
But we will go and watch Drive, starring Ryan Gosling, right now.
Right now.
And we are back.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was that kind of a movie.
I also had no idea it was that kind of a movie.
Wow, did that escalate quickly?
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
Yeah.
But it's one of those movies that I'm like, I'm not going to be in a rush to rewatch that.
No.
Because it got violent very quickly.
Wow. So, from being like the first half being like completely low key, and like the music was low key. I kind of figured maybe, hey, might be some kind of weird 80s throwback, because one of the first things I wrote down was this movie feels like it wants to be set in the 80s.
Yes, so the font that they choose, the style of jacket he's wearing,
the bomber jacket,
and the music. All of the music,
all of it is very
really,
synthy.
Yes, synthy retro 80s music.
Yeah.
And it gives you a definite vibe the whole movie.
It's got a style for sure.
Absolutely. I was sitting here watching it, kind of thinking, is this going to be one of those movies where it's also like city as character?
And it really wasn't.
It wasn't. But you did see a whole lot of Los Angeles.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's just start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The first part of the movie is very quiet. Mm-hmm. But it's tense.
Yeah, like there's a lot of intensity in the entire movie.
This movie is really good at tension.
Yeah.
It's very silent tension. It's not doing it with music. It's not doing it with dialogue. It's just silence.
The main character barely speaks.
He barely speaks. And so you open the movie with, a heist. There's somebody busting
There's a getaway.
A store, and he's helping them get away. And he doesn't say a word.
It's about as low-key of a getaway I have ever seen in movies.
Yeah. And he's completely calm.
Yeah. And like I wrote down, he gets this car from Bryan Cranston's character.
Yep.
It's a Chevy Impala,
with a
souped up engine put in with 300 horsepower. Like, I wonder how often that happens.
Right.
In like real life scenarios like this, where you're wanting to look,
you want to blend in.
You want to blend in, be inconsequential to any of the other traffic happening, but you got this monster engine in there, so that you can speed up and get away from people if you need to. Like,
he literally says, this is the most common car in California.
Yeah.
A silver Impala.
Yeah.
Which, that's pretty brilliant.
It's genius.
If you don't want to be noticed.
Well, the genius thing is not only that, but to actually get away, you're actually... So they depicted in the movie, he's turning up the game. There's a basketball game happening.
Yep.
And
at the Staples Center. So big basketball game.
Right, in downtown LA. And he times his getaway to when the game gets out, so that he can go into the parking lot, to the parking ramp, park the car, walk away with everybody else who's getting out.
Yeah, I was really confused at first. I was like, why does he keep turning the game on the radio?
Yeah.
He keep turning it up. It's like, maybe he's just a big sports fan. And then he pulls in right at the buzzer, and it's like, oh, no, okay, that's fucking brilliant.
We have only ever been to a professional sports game once.
Right.
Been to the game once, and that was a very different kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Because we went to a Green Bay Packer game, and there's no like big like parking ramp or anything like that.
No.
It's all street parking, and there's a parking lot.
Yes.
But for the most part, people will just park in people's driveways,
right,
in their homes. Now, the other one that we were nearby, we went to Philadelphia once. At the end of the game, you saw a throng of people coming out of the game onto the subway.
Yeah, we had no idea.
Onto the train station, yeah.
We were in Philadelphia the night of a preseason Eagles game.
Yeah.
Until we were in the subway, and it's like, why are there like 400 people in Eagles jerseys?
Right. All at the same time.
All at the same time.
So I could see, if you really wanted to disappear, that's a great way to do it.
It's such an obvious little thing, but I don't think I've ever seen something like that in a movie where it's just
genius.
sort of like, park the car, get out, leave.
Yep.
And he walks away, scot-free.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool.
Uh-huh.
This movie was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether or not I kind of love Ryan Gosling as the dude or not, because I think he was low key enough to sell it.
Yeah.
Like he has a mysterious past. He doesn't even he's not even given a name in this.
No,
he's just driver.
He is a nameless driver.
He's just referred to as driver. In the
Brian
credits.
Cranston always says, "Hey kid."
Yeah.
He just says, "I've got the kid. I've got the driver."
Or it's the driver. Yeah.
He is really good. Ryan Gosling is really good, and I've seen this in other movies, of kind of looking either dead in the face, like really just non-emotional at all, or all you see is in his eyes, like betrayal, or how could this happen? How could you do this? Like, I've seen him look that way in other movies where he's just having a reaction.
Yeah, he's emoting without emoting.
Yeah, because I think there is so much more character happening in this movie than we get to see, because this dude clearly has a past. Because the second anybody starts scratching the surface, he is on such a razor's edge.
Like when he's at the diner, some fucking guy comes up to him and says, "Hey, I got this job," and
you helped me out a year ago.
Yeah, I went upstate for 6 months. My brother got himself killed, but I got this job coming up, and he just snaps.
Yeah,
and it's like, you keep talking, I'm gonna shut you up.
I'm gonna kick your teeth in and shut you up.
Yeah.
Like, completely serious, like nothing.
Yep.
And then there's the scene, and it keeps building from there, when the robbery goes wrong, and he is in the room with Christina Hendricks.
Yeah.
And she is terrified. He puts the gloves on, and he becomes another person.
Yeah.
And he does not have a weapon. He says he doesn't have a weapon. He doesn't carry a gun.
Yep.
He covers her mouth, and he is pointing his gun, or he's pointing his finger.
Yeah.
As one would a gun.
Yeah.
He is holding it in exactly the same position, but he has such, like, anger and threatening in his eyes. He is terrifying.
Yeah.
And it just builds from there. And then, like, it just keeps growing. He goes to the club with a hammer, and he's, like, about to smash a bullet through a guy's forehead. He breaks his hand with the hammer.
Right.
You know, he goes into the elevator and he smashes a guy's head in with his foot. Like, he goes off the deep end. Like, this is a man with deep, deep seated violence inside of him. And it goes, like, very quickly, it escalates.
Yes.
He is sort of terrifying in this movie.
He is.
Which I never thought I would say about Ryan Gosling, especially because I didn't expect that in this movie at all.
No, like we said coming in, I did not know it was this kind of a movie. I figured it was, it's more like The Transporter.
Right.
And he's going to drive around and have different clients, and it's going to go wrong.
Right.
I
mean, it did go wrong, but...
He only had one client the entire movie. That was at the very beginning.
Yep.
His next client, he was basically going to do pro bono to help out his neighbor lady.
Yep.
That was it.
His wannabe girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah. And then, of course, the last sequence, he's literally wearing that creepy rubber mask and drowning a guy on a beach.
Yep.
Like, he has become another person completely, and it's metaphorical and literal with the fucking mask. And there's, like you pointed out, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So you've got the lighthouse and the beach, and it's dark.
It's a great touch.
And this fucking menacing man in a deadless rubber mask is drowning a man on the beach. This was dark, and it got dark fast.
Yeah.
But it was done so well. Like, this movie looks cool. It feels cool. It gets really scary really quickly.
Right, and there's a lot of light and dark in this.
Yeah.
And
not a lot of humor.
A lot of the violence happens during the day.
Yeah.
Like, Ron Perlman getting drowned happens at night. But Albert Brooks at the end gets stabbed in broad daylight.
Yep.
Them in the motel room happens during the day.
There's only
a couple of guns in the entire movie.
Yep.
And it was at that point, it was the shotgun and I think the other guy.
Pawn shop.
And at the pawn shop, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no other guns being used throughout the entire movie, which is an odd thing for this type of a movie.
Yeah.
But I think it's more terrifying this way.
Yeah, it really works because he flat out says, "I don't carry a gun," but look at the damage he does without one.
Right. He stabbed a dude with a
fucking curtain rod.
He stabs a guy with a curtain rod in a bathroom after Christina Hendricks' head got blown off.
Yeah.
And what happened to the other guy?
Oscar Isaac?
No, the other guy in the room that came in.
He just got he shot him, I think. Hang on.
Yeah, he shot him with a shotgun.
Yeah, he got the shotgun away from the dude in the bathroom.
That's right. So that's the only time he ever used a gun.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, so let's go back to where it goes wrong, where it kind of the pivot point of the movie. So he is nameless driver, Ryan Gosling, is kind of connecting with Carey Mulligan's character, and we find out that she has a husband who's been in prison. And she didn't say he was her husband. She said he was the little boy's dad.
Right.
So then she says, my husband's getting out of jail. He gets out of jail. He's in trouble. So Ryan Gosling decides to help him. And they go to this pawn shop, and Christina Hendricks joins their little group. He's the getaway driver. She goes in. She takes the giant bag of cash, throws it in the car. Oscar Isaac is about to walk out, and he gets shot through the window in the ear or neck or something.
Yeah.
And then popped in the chest from behind.
Yep.
That scene, like, I don't know if I was even breathing during that.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself completely just holding your breath?
I was very much surprised.
Yeah.
I figured something was going to happen to Oscar Isaac.
Right.
I figured something was going to happen to him because that's how these movies go.
Right.
So I was surprised at the violence that was depicted in this movie the entire way.
Right.
So when they chose to use it, it was used very viscerally. Like, you felt it.
Yeah. And again, it was building that tension. So he's like, I'll see you in 5 minutes. I'll see you in 4. He taps the watch. It's absolute silence except the ticking.
Yep. I did notice that.
All you hear is the ticking watch.
Yep.
And then you can hear her shoes clack as she gets in the car. He shuts the car, like, gets her in the car.
Yep.
Doesn't shut the door. And then he's walking out, and it's silence. And then bang! And I jumped.
Yeah.
I was not expecting.
Tension all the way.
Oh my God. And then, of course, he gets out of the car to see, like, what's happening.
Yeah.
And then he gets in the car and drives off.
Right.
And there's another car there.
Which we don't even see who's driving that car.
We never saw them.
Yeah.
We just saw a car pull up and then chase them and then wrecks. And again, it wrecks in silence.
Yeah.
They're driving off, and all you see behind her through the windshield.
Yeah, you can see what happens to that car through the back of the car, which was great. Like, there are a few scenes like that where, like, somebody's in a mirror. Like, when Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan are in the front seat of the car driving through the LA River, you can see the kid in the back seat through the rear view mirror.
Yeah.
And everything is framed excellently. Everything is lit excellently. I don't know how else I could have improved this movie.
Yeah. It was unexpected for sure.
Yeah. Wow. I don't really have much more of a reaction than that. You could talk about him getting involved with Irene and the kid. You could think, well, he's got this past. He's by himself. He's still pulling jobs. He's still being a getaway driver, but he also has this other thing, this almost legit thing. He's working at a shop. He's being a stunt driver for movies.
He's trying to get a team off the ground to be a race car driver.
Exactly. His partner is getting in with some mob dude, getting loaned $300,000 to buy a car so that they can go and race in races, like real legit races.
Yeah.
He's trying to go legit in a certain way, and you could see him looking at her and that, hey, that's my end for a normal life.
Yeah.
I like being with her. I like being with her kid, even though I'm a little weird as just a stone-faced killer.
Right.
Genuinely,
like, the look on her face, It's also, it's really interesting. It's not even that she's scared of him. Like, I wouldn't even describe that look as scared. She's surprised.
She's surprised and intrigued. And, we talk about tension. Mm-hmm. I felt that the sexual tension between them was palpable throughout that entire thing.
They have one kiss.
But I don't think, throughout that entire, courtship that he was really thinking that. Mm-hmm. I don't think so whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think he's so internal and he's taken what he can out of this relationship that he's satisfied with whatever this is. This little life with this kid and her in this little apartment, he could be satisfied with that. And he's just silent during it. He doesn't really know how to react to her.
Yeah.
And how to respond to her advances.
Yeah.
Because
she's making the moves.
She is, totally. And I think the one thing he says was, "Hey, I'm not doing anything this weekend if you want to go for a ride."
Yeah.
That's it.
She's staring him down.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the tension that I was talking about. Him just sitting there with a stupid smile on his face.
And she's got a stupid smile on her face. And she's like, today was good.
Yeah, I had a good time.
He had a good time.
He had a good time.
I had a good time.
Well?
Like waiting for the next thing. And she just stares at him.
Yeah.
And then she holds his hand and she makes little smiles and she shows up at his work.
Uh-huh.
This is very coming from her.
Yeah.
So even at the end of the movie, he calls her and says, I gotta leave. I don't think I can come back. She's touching her mouth.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
Uh-huh.
As he's talking, she's thinking about how he pressed her up against the elevator and was kissing her.
She goes to his apartment while he's driving away into the darkness.
Yeah.
She goes to his apartment, knocking on the door, hoping that he's there. And he's not. He's not coming back.
Yeah.
And after what she witnessed,
right?
She still wants something to do with him.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. But like I said, if you really look at her face, she's not horrified. She doesn't run away. She just backs out of the elevator and looks at him and the door closes.
Right. How fucked up is that?
Like, if I saw you literally smash some guy's skull in to the point where he is past dead, there's nothing left of him.
Yeah.
And you keep kicking him, I would have a slightly different reaction to that.
I guess you're not Carey Mulligan then.
I guess not. Let's just talk about the fact that this was 2011. This movie is packed with people. Like, this is a hell of a cast. So this is Carey Mulligan after she's been nominated for her first Oscar. She was nominated in 2009 for An Education.
Okay.
So she was kind of on the rise, but still sort of making a name for herself. Mm-hmm. Ryan Gosling was kind of on the rise.
This was his era, for sure.
Yeah. Same year, like we said, as Crazy Stupid Love.
Yep.
Bryan Cranston is smack in the middle, winding down Breaking Bad.
Winning Emmys and Emmys and Emmys like crazy.
Year after year after year. You've got Oscar Isaac. This is like a full 2 years before he made Inside Llewyn Davis, which was kind of his big first movie.
Okay.
So this is pre-fame for him.
When did Ex Machina come out? Because that was his first like big
2015?
Like bigger starring role.
It was like 15 or 16. It was later.
Yeah.
It was quite a few years after this.
I thought it was earlier than that. But...
No, but Inside Llewyn Davis was
within 5
really
years,
the first one that put him on the map, and that was 2013, which Carey Mulligan is also in.
Okay, all right.
Go figure. And then, of course, you've got Ron Perlman.
Some older dudes.
Ron Perlman playing a very Ron Perlman type.
I love Ron Perlman just being Ron Perlman.
Yeah, being a filthy, swearing old dude. But then Albert Brooks playing completely against type.
I loved seeing Albert Brooks play against typecast. I fucking love it.
I was fucking shocked.
I was terrified of Albert Brooks.
Literally calmly and just like he kind of sighs and realizes what he has to do.
Yeah.
And he stabs a man in the eyeball with a fork.
And then he continues to stab somebody.
Grabs a knife and he slits him. Like, oh my gosh.
Say, hey, now you have to clean up after my mess. What the fuck, man?
And then very calmly He goes to talk to Bryan Cranston and he shakes his hand and slices his arm open with a razor.
Yeah.
And then
And
very
he's-
calmly washes it off.
He very calmly says, "Nope, don't worry. No, it's over.
nope.
It's over. You're done.
You're done now."
Just stop. Shush."
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
And then he stabbed Ryan Gosling in the gut in the
Right.
broad daylight in a parking lot. Oh my God. What the fuck, Albert Brooks?
Albert Brooks is fucking terrifying. I love it.
The whole time I'm like, it's Marlon.
It's Marlon.
And he's kind of a psycho.
Everybody's a psycho in this.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh man. I was not expecting this kind of violence. This
Not at
was,
all. Not at all.
This
And it was
really unexpected.
It was like gory and bloody and they
Over
just
the top.
went for it.
Yeah. Like he kills the guy in the bathroom
Yeah.
and he is covered in blood.
Yeah.
And he's, again, dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
Completely calm.
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All of these people are fucking psychotic.
Yeah. Even Carey Mulligan, who is like a totally normal person, is a little psychotic because
Yeah.
she's still interested in
She's
this
into
weirdo.
it. She's into it.
My God.
But yes, the escalation of everything, going from, hey, this is kind of a low-key crime drama, to, oh my God, they just stabbed him in the eye.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I noticed when it starts on that escalation and he takes the hammer to the strip club.
Yep.
Clearly, those women have seen some shit go down in this room many times because they are all just, barely wearing any clothes and they're looking just at the floor. They're not making eye contact. They're just letting this happen.
Yep.
This is not the first time someone has come in and threatened one
man.
of these guys
Yeah.
in their business. And they're just not moving. They are kind of part of a tableau.
Yeah.
So like
it's just kind of part of the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like he's on the phone with Nino telling him what's what.
Yeah.
And they're just staring at the ground. They're letting it happen. They're not reacting. They are not moving. They're not saying a word.
They could have been a painting. And it would have been the same thing.
Like
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a few shots like that. Not many, but that one was the one that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
But there was really cool things with lighting in this movie. Like whenever he's driving, they've got that low angle kind of from the passenger side up.
Looking out the window at his face. Yeah.
And it's usually night. And there's light coming from his rearview mirror reflecting over his eyes.
Yep.
And so his eyes are lit up. And then as he's going under streetlights, his face would light up.
Yep.
And they did that many times in the movie. That was really cool. And then you've got these shots during the daytime where he drives the kid and Carey Mulligan's character down to the reservoir. And they're just down the dry riverbed. And they find this little spot of nature.
Right.
And it's like throwing rocks in a creek and sitting in a tree. And it's glowing, warm, and happy. And it's so different from the last scene where he's drowning a guy in the beach. There's a very different transition.
There are two different movies.
There are two different movies happening here.
Yeah. And like before the change happened, I wrote down that, man, there's so many like mixed feelings everywhere. Because Oscar Isaac coming back into the picture of that whole triangle should have had a different kind of reaction. Like I was waiting for the turn. Like when they were all out in the hallway.
Jealousy.
Yeah, when they were all out in the hallway. We have no idea what Oscar Isaac did to get put in prison.
They never say it.
They never say it. And yeah, he's telling all of his friends, yeah, I got a second chance. I need to make amends to people. And usually you say that in a movie, next thing you're pulling a gun on somebody.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. And you just go right back into it.
And when they were in the hallway, I was just expecting the turn.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's genuine. He does want to get better, but whatever happened to him while he was in prison, it got him way deeper in than he wanted to ever be. He just wanted to get out.
Yeah. He wanted to survive and he wanted to get out.
Exactly. So he was paying, quote unquote, protection money in prison so that he wouldn't get shanked.
Yeah.
So when he gets out, he has to owe that money again.
Yep.
Well, how do you do that right away? You got to rob somebody. You got to stay in that life.
Yep. But you're right. I had the same thing. Like he's in the hallway and he's like, you've been helping out? You've been helping him.
Thank you.
And he basically, it's like he's saying you've been quote unquote helping out.
Yeah.
He's like looking at him and he's kind of saying it, but then he's like,
yeah, you've
cool,
been helping out my woman,
like he
helping
gets
her
it.
out of her clothes.
Right.
You know, that kind of a reaction that you would expect to happen in a movie like this. It's not.
No, that's what you assume is going to happen. He's going to get like, well, I'm here now, go away.
Right.
Like, get all territorial.
Right.
And he says, nope, let's go take the garbage out. Let mommy talk to her friend.
Right. And leaves him there.
Yeah.
He gets invited over for dinner later. We find out how they meet.
He refers to him as my new friend.
Yeah.
He's trying to help him out.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's very different than what you expect this kind of character to be in this kind of a movie. You fully expect territorial asshole. He's just going to say, get the fuck out of my life.
He just got out of prison.
Yeah.
He's back with his woman and his boy. And
he doesn't want to rob this place.
No.
But he doesn't see another way out.
Right. And Ryan Gosling, being the guy he is trying to be, goes along with it, saying, hey, I want to help out.
I want to help you be that guy.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Yeah.
It's just a weird juxtaposition that Ryan Gosling's character is more of a bastard than Oscar Isaac's character.
Yeah.
And that it just kind of fucks with your mind a little bit, but how it ends up happening is, you know, I didn't expect after Oscar Isaac was going to come back. I'm going to keep calling him Oscar Isaac. After he gets...
His name is Standard. It's like a weird name.
I don't want to call him Standard. After Oscar Isaac gets out of prison and he comes home, I didn't expect Ryan Gosling and her to get together.
Yeah.
I expected there still to be some tension there, but I wouldn't expect him to go over for dinner. I wouldn't expect him to, go see the kids' basketball game, baseball game, or
go on family vacations.
I know, and I don't really know what I expected, but I know they weren't gonna get together. But at the same time, after Oscar Isaac gets shot and killed, Ryan Gosling is still protecting her to a point. He knows why that guy is there in the elevator.
He sees his gun.
He knows why he's there, and he's gonna protect her. And then, I'm sorry, but her husband was just murdered. She just talked to the cops about what just happened. You're going to pull her back to make out with her in the elevator right before you murder a dude? What kind of psycho are you?
Yeah.
And she's into it.
I mean, listen.
To a point.
Also, he reacted that way because she was in the elevator. He probably would have reacted, let's just call it poorly, had she not been in the elevator, because clearly this dude was there because he knew there was a woman involved.
Right.
But because she was there, it took him to 11 immediately. And he killed that dude because he had to protect himself, but more importantly, he had to protect her.
Sure.
Yeah. What a display of manly courage.
Sure. Let's call it that.
Sure.
What else you got?
What's with people and toothpicks?
I've known people who have done that with toothpicks, and I think...
And I've seen plenty of movies where people have like that oral fixation where they always have a toothpick, or like in Deadpool, the chick has like a matchstick all the time. What is that?
I think you just said it. It's an oral fixation.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
some
doesn't
people
smoke. They call out in the first scene of the movie.
Yeah.
He doesn't do cigarettes.
Yeah, he doesn't take extra, uppers or anything like that.
No.
Even caffeine.
No.
He might have used to.
He's not shown drinking
Yeah.
at all in the movie. He has water.
Yeah.
He drinks water.
Yeah.
He drinks water. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't carry a gun.
He goes to a diner and eats ice cream.
He goes to a diner and eats ice cream.
I think that's it.
Otherwise, his things are he chews a toothpick. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's just kind of a teeth gnashing thing. You need something so you're not fucking your teeth up, because an angry
Also, why would you give a child a toothpick?
Because it's what you got on you. I don't know.
I guess.
But yeah, if you were an angry human being, I guess, that needs to work through that, you'd be chewing through some toothpicks.
I guess. Hey, chew on some wood.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just
I don't know what that's about.
Weird things. And in this movie, they actually address it. Like, a lot of times people just have the toothpick and they never talk about it.
It's part of their character.
It's just part of the character. Like, Jackie Daytona, human bartender. He has a toothpick, and that's the transformative piece. If you've not seen the television show What We Do in the Shadows...
Or the movie. What We Do in the Shadows.
Come on, guys.
What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, is arguably the best movie of the past 10 years.
You heard it here first, kids.
I didn't hear any argument from you either. So
I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah.
You might be right.
It's up there.
Certainly for comedies.
At least top 10.
Oh yeah.
At the very least top 10 of the past decade.
Yep.
And the TV show, damn good as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really have a whole lot more to say about this movie. Like I said, I don't know how in a rush I will be to rewatch this movie.
No.
But I am gonna be thinking about this movie for a while.
Uh-huh.
Like a while.
And I mean, thinking about like the other styles and genres of movies we've been watching, like very little to do with what the Fast and Furious characters have been going through. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's driving, there's crime, there's a lot of money involved. There's a girl, there's always a girl.
There's always a girl.
Not a lot of kids involved though. No kids.
No.
There's a baby on the way, but that's all we know.
Right.
But yeah, this is a very if there's any relation to any movie that I've seen, it is The Transporter with Jason Statham.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I love The Transporter. It's one of those like lower budget movies. It's got one of the guys from the first Fast and Furious.
From the first one?
Vince, yeah.
He's in that?
Vince is the bad guy.
We watched that movie and I don't remember it at all.
He was also much, much smaller back then.
Skinny Vince.
Yeah, so Vince is the bad guy in The Transporter.
All right.
And yeah.
Don't remember that at all. And then, of course, Jason Statham eventually will show up in this series.
Yes.
It's true.
It's all a big circle, Betsy.
A big circle. But yeah, this was... I'm glad we watched Drive. This was cool. Mm-hmm. I'm
for sure
really surprised. It was very unexpected.
We were kind of on the fence about what we were going to do for our last one.
Yep.
It was between this one and I think...
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer, and we mentioned like Cannonball Run and some other like Bullet, other car-related movies. This one is more like crime and driving.
Yeah. There's cars in it.
There are cars in it. There was a Mustang and an Impala.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yep. And whatever he drives.
Yeah, I don't know what his was.
Some souped-up old sports car.
Some old sports
muscle car.
Yeah. So.
There you go.
Yeah. So Drive. So yeah, that's the end of our little detour here. Next time you hear from us, we're going to be watching...
We're going to be back!
Fast and Furious 6.
Number 6. There you go.
That's a lot of movies there, Betsy.
There's a lot of movies there. We got 5 more to go, Trent. 5.
5?
$5. Wait, no, that's not a thing.
What? It used to be.
It used to be a thing.
$5 foot long.
Yeah.
I don't need Subway.
No.
I don't need Subway.
Tell the people how they can find us, Trent.
What?
We want to hear from them.
All right. So, as usual, as per usual, as the kids say. No, they don't. Email us at neverseenitpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at neverseenit_pod. And if you want to support the podcast, click the little link in the podcast description. There's something there about support. Click the link, go to the page, throw us a few bucks if you want to. No big deal if you can't. But yeah, we'll be back with more Fast and Furious. Until then, I've been Trent.
And I've been Betsy.
This has been Never Seen It. We'll catch you next time.
Bye!